Well, great to have you with us tonight from Bell Center here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And per capita, these people make as much noise for mixed martial arts as any fan base in the world, and obviously a very exciting atmosphere for the fighters in which
it's a great environment for the fighters. It's a great experience for the fans. There aren't many places in the world that fighters love to compete in more than the Bell Center in Montreal.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and the damage is really starting to take its toll.
Yeah, it's really starting to take a toll. And you watch the opponent. He's walking gingerly on his leg. And one big tell that you're starting to really do well with your leg kicks is when your opponent starts to switch stances.
Right. Watch
for a stance switch very soon.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Close guard.
Nice guillotine attempt here. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
And he's out. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Nurmagomedov. Oh, that's a good right hand. Reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
Back mount now. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Nurmagomedov's got his back again. He's going for the rear naked choke now. And he's out. .30 seconds now to go in round one. .20 seconds to go in round one. 10 seconds now to go in the round. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, so a lot of highlights from which to choose after those previous 5 minutes. And on the other side, you better start checking some of these leg kicks, man.
Yeah, and when your opponent is throwing that many leg kicks, it takes one good check. If he gets one good check off, he may deter him from throwing these kicks over and over.
Okay, you ready? Round two. Ready?
Round two here.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Double leg.
Oh, there we go.
Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation,
he's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
All right, so he postures up. Nicely done. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need to control posture on the bottom. And if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
mean, how many can he take?
No, he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. You gotta be careful, armbar. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle.
And he's out. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Nurmagomedov. Oh, nice connection by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws it. I mean, that right hand landed square.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape, or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, closed guard now. You gotta be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. 10 minutes in the books. All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
Good job last round. Same thing this round. Your ground control is unbelievable. I've never seen somebody with such control down there.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round. And how about the ground and pound skills in the previous round? His opponent better make some adjustments or Mom's not going to recognize him.
You're funny. He's got no actions to change this because this guy on top is so good with his pressure. He's not even controlling your body with his hand. And that's the detail that everybody's missing. He's sitting in that half guard, and his bottom half is securing his opponent. So his top half is
now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm, it's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap. Oh man, that was slick.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Nurmagomedov ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Well, these numbers unofficial, but they are strong. 73 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. And DC pretty accurate as well, landing at a 54% connection rate thus far against Charles Duke Bronx Oliveira. Visibly limping here. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Oh, now he's got the tie plum, Daniel. Oh, nice scramble by him there. Takedown defense on point. He is a master in transition.
Beautiful kick.
Oh, collar tie. Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC. All right, so he's sort of totaled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Closed guard. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm, it's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Oh, nice job using his hand. He's out. Under a minute now to go. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Nurmagomedov has got full mount now. some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
Clearly, this round, I want destructive move forward.
All right, here we go. Fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart, and see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy, staying active. His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit. Nurmagomedov gets touched by that kick there. Got the single collar tie. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Left hand punches the clinch.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted. Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Oh, wow. Oh!
Well, he's got one hand in, one hand out. Now you're looking for it defensively.
Oh, now he's in trouble.
Masterfully done with a power bomb. Looked like maybe he'd get submitted by that triangle choke. Instead, he turns the tide. We'll see where it plays out from here. Nurmagomedov's going for the sub here.
Oh, nice. Look at him pushing the arm down, maybe stepping into a crucifix. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Back to his feet. And he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there, and that's gonna do it.
He got him.
Well, it's not every day in the UFC that you see a fight ended due to a leg kick, but that one was absolutely devastating. He took away that lead leg of his opponent, who became a one-legged fighter, and then it became just a matter of time. So somewhat anticlimactic here tonight, but not for the winner, as he gets one of the bigger TKO wins of his UFC career. Well, they are all chasing that man at 155 pounds, the UFC lightweight champion of the world. Your winner tonight by vicious TKO. Hard to be much more impressive than that.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliot has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 17 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Charles the Bronx Oliveira.
Oh, take my money, DC. We got a new UFC lightweight champion. This is a belt that doesn't always change hands very often. There's a new king at 155 pounds.
The most exciting moment in sports, when Dana White wraps the belt around a new champion's waist. Take a moment, son. Breathe it in. You are now the best fighter in the world.